Yo, oh my God, let me get this right. Yo, what's going on, Chris? Young boy, I see you in the building. You the first one in here. Damn, boy. You was over here quick. First one in the building, first comment. That's what's up. Let me adjust this real quick, y'all. I apologize about that. I didn't get this all set up before I started this live up, so it is what it is. Welcome to another edition of Trucking with Loshawnparks. Y'all could have been anywhere else in the world, but y'all here with me. I know a lot of people are going to catch this video on the recorded side or catch it not when it's live. So I want to say thank you for watching the content. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this video. I would appreciate it even more if you do find this content or information I give out useful. Please do subscribe to the channel. That would be greatly appreciated. I don't ask people to really like the videos that much. To me, that's solely up to you. If the content is worth hitting the likes up button or thumb up or thumb down, whatever one you choose, that's your call. But I would appreciate it if you come to this channel or you want to see more content like this or get notifications that you do subscribe to the channel. That part of it does help me out quite a bit, and I would appreciate that. So I'm not going to even hold y'all for a long period of time. I'm gonna get right to the topic or title in this video, shall I say. And it's basically saying that I'm sitting right now currently in the truck that was abandoned that I went and recovered. I want to say, what was that? Beginning of November, middle of November, something like that. It finally got out of the shop. Finally completed. Finally, got the final touches done to it and got the bill for it. So the bill total from having it in the shop came to yeah, and I see somebody comment said that was the real dirty one. Yeah, this was the dirty one, and I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like now because I've had it detailed by my detail guy, so he was able to clean it up. And I'll show y'all, if y'all remember watching the video when I was in it, when it was abandoned, I showed what it looked like. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like currently right now, so you guys can see the difference. But total bill out of the shop was roughly about $3,200 for all repairs that need to be done to this truck. I'll tell you guys right now, some of the repairs did fall under warranty, which was a good thing, because if some of the repairs weren't under warranty, then the bill could have been a lot higher. You know what I mean? We're talking about in the $6,000 to $7,000 to $8,000. So thank God for warranty, because Wendy, what's going on? That's my girl. Hold on, let me give you a moderator. I never knew that you was watching my channel here, but I got you though, Wendy. But without the warranty, this thing could have went as high as $7,000-8,000. So for me to get off with $3,200 was a good thing. So as I preach to you guys all the time, that warranty is only good if you get the truck to the shop, right? Warranty ain't no good if you're out on the road broken down or anything of that nature. It doesn't help you. So I know as much as people talk about not having or warranty doesn't matter. Well, warranty saved me a lot of money in this situation with this truck being abandoned and as much damage as the previous driver that was in this caused. So I don't, for those that don't believe in the notion of warranty, it saved me roughly $5,000. Okay, so thank God for that. I mean, because I would have had to come out of pocket for it, which would have really sucked. Okay, what we had to replace on this, knock sensors were out on this. DEF system was running hot from the knock sensors, so they had to replace that. What's going on, Spins? I see you in the building, boy. And Annette, I saw you too. I'm sorry. So knock sensors had to be replaced. DEF system had to be, I guess, worked on or something of that nature. I don't know in particulars on what they did on the DEF system. I just know that it had the ATF light, which was for the after treatment systems, ATS light. Excuse me, I said ATF. ATS light was on and was causing the check engine light as well, which connected to knock sensors. So the knock sensors had to be changed on the truck as well, which once again, the DEF problem and the knock sensors were all covered under warranty. So that saved me a lot. Now, what wasn't covered under warranty is on these trucks, I have the basically the collision system that's on these trucks, right? So the cruise control wasn't working on this truck at all because the collision system was out or wasn't working, which with the collision system being inoperable, it makes the cruise control inoperable. Now, we thought that that was going to be covered under warranty, but the only time that it would cover under warranty is if there was damage to it that didn't seem to be driver error, okay? Or what they told me is if it was a problem with like the system but wasn't like intentional or like wasn't caused by damage, then it would be covered under warranty. Well, come to find out that the driver that was in here apparently hit something and damaged the bracket that it was in, which caused the bracket to crack the sensor system on it. So after they sent that up to Freightliner came back and was like, yeah, no, it's not gonna be covered under warranty. Okay. So I'm asking like, yo, okay, so how much does this system cost to repair or replace this? And he said, well, it's no repair to it, but it is a replacement to it, of course, right? Of course, it's standard. I said, but so what's the replacement cost? To replace that system, which I'm not even really keen on it at all, but to replace that by itself was like $3,700, okay? So I'm already not keen on really particularly having that. So y'all already know what my take on that was. That's a no-go. I'm not repairing that, replacing that, none of that, okay? I'm not giving y'all $3,700 to replace a collision system that makes me never mind. You know what I'm saying? So when I told them at the Freightliner, I said, listen, man, just bypass it, okay? Bypass it and I'm good on that, right? So by me telling them to bypass it, I'm thinking, so I asked them, I said, get with the engineers, let me know, can you, like Mario said, let me know, can you delete this and can my cruise control still work? Right? Because I don't see how it would stop the cruise control when I feel like y'all can do it. So they got back to me, and at first they was like, yeah, we can bypass it, such as the mechanic would say, yeah, we could bypass it, you know what I mean, get your cruise control back working. All right, no problem. So the first time I go get the truck, which it was supposed to be ready like 2 weeks ago, I went and picked it up, put it on the highway, check it out, cruise control don't work. So I'm like, okay. Not only did the cruise control not work, but when I brought the truck in, my trucks are capable of doing 75 miles per hour. I got foot to the pedal and I'm doing 62, okay? Max speed. I'm like, yo, so not only did you give me incorrect information telling me that you would bypass the cruise control to make it work, or bypass this sensor to make the cruise control work, but now my truck is doing 62 miles an hour. You know what I'm saying? Like, no cruise control, 62 miles an hour. That means a person's gonna have to keep their foot on the pedal the whole entire shift. Like, nah, I can't have that. You know what I mean? Because if I'm with me being a driver, I know that I wouldn't want no truck that I had to pedal every day, all day. Like, just that's not comfortable. So after that, I took it back in. All right. And I said, listen, y'all said that y'all fixed the cruise control or that y'all would bypass it to get the cruise control to work, but it's not working. They come back and was like, oh yeah, well, yeah, the foreman said that he couldn't bypass it and they couldn't get the cruise control to work, and that Detroit said that they're not going to basically give the codes or bypass it through the ECM, the computer system, because that radar on the front is a safety feature. Okay, I dig that, right? It's a safety feature. But this is a safety feature that you guys put on the truck, right? So if I'm telling you as the person that is in charge of this truck that I don't want this safety feature and to bypass the safety feature, and you guys can bypass it, but because it's a safety feature, no, I know what the ploy is here. You know what I mean? Y'all want me to buy a whole new system, right? And if I don't buy a whole new system, then y'all don't want to make my cruise control work, period. That's what it boils down to, right? So I found my own way to bypass it anyway. I found a way to where with the cruise control on this truck, you double tap it, it goes into cruise control. So for the driver that's getting in here next, which I have a driver that's coming in here for orientation for this truck on next Monday. I just will have to take him out on road and just show him, you know, double tap the cruise control and your cruise control will work, you know, to kick in. So I figured out how to bypass $3,700. Okay, nevertheless, because dealership wasn't trying to work with me at all on it. You know what I'm saying? It was like, nah, basically, bro, you buy a new system or you don't get cruise control. But it's okay. I figured out how to bypass y'all on that. So what I had to replace on this truck that I had to pay for out of pocket was shocks. Front end shocks on this truck was, I guess, gone, was shot. I had them do a full DOT inspection because I need to have a DOT inspection done on this anyway before I put it on to UPS. So they came back, and of course, as a dealership, they find stuff. Okay, that's their job, is to, you bring it in for this, we're gonna try to find some other stuff. But what they did find out was that it had two wheel seals that need to be replaced, right? Front end, or the right steer tire had a seal leak that was leaking. And I believe that they were right about that, because it did show some fresh oil residue on there. So it looked like, you know, the seal was leaking. All right, so they changed that. They also changed the seal on one of the drive tires on the right hand side as well. So, and that had like oil residue and everything like that on the tire. So I got that done. I think they also changed the brakes on the drives. I don't have my paperwork here in front of me. Or if not, I would read it all off to you guys verbatim on what was all charged. Also had to replace 3 out of the 4 batteries. Well, they said that 2 out of the 4 batteries were bad. So at that moment in time, I was like, yo, replace all 4 of the batteries. And the reason why I replaced all 4 of the batteries is because it just doesn't make sense to, if 2 of them is good and 2 of them is bad, just replace all 4 of them. You know what I'm saying? And then when I went to, this is another thing, when I went to, how I knew the batteries needed to be changed the second time around is because when I went to go pick up the truck, the first time when I put it on the road, I had to get jumped off, right? Because the batteries was weak, and then one of the mechanics decided to leave the power switch on the side of the driver's side, you know, the little switch. They decided to leave that on. So I'm thinking in my head, like, all right, so y'all left the power on this truck, you know what I'm saying, and didn't turn the power switch off, so maybe that's the reason why the battery's dead. Now, I appreciate that $4.99 super chat right there from Crisp Leg, says keep it up. I appreciate it. Salute. But so then I just thought that maybe it needed to be jumped off because he left the power on. Needless to say, he came and jumped it off. It started up. I go down the highway, boom, boom, boom. I park it to where I'm parking my trucks at, and like the next day I try to come crank it, and I turn the power switch off. Next day I come crank it, it won't crank up. So I had to jump it off again with my other truck that's sitting right here in front of me, and I'll show you guys. We're gonna do a walk around real quick on the trucks too. I had to jump it off and then take it back to Freightliner, and that's when I needed new batteries. So to get the new batteries placed in here was an additional $800. All right, so the first bill once again was $2,500 plus another $700 for the batteries that need to get added to it. So that's why I say $3,200. But yeah, and also not to mention the cost that it took me to fly down there, the cost that it took me to put fuel in the truck to drive back here to Charlotte. Also the cost to get it detailed, which I'm gonna show you guys that here momentarily. How it looks now compared to, you know, you guys remember how it looked when that night that I went and got it, and it was just stuff all over it. I'm just gonna show you guys exactly how I hand the trucks to the drivers. You know what I'm saying? I don't hand the driver no raggedy equipment, no none of that stuff. I give the driver something that they can enjoy when they first get in there, and hopefully they keep it up to how I handed it to them. Now, as we've seen with this truck, that wasn't the case. Also, had kind of heard some naysayers or hereby-ers or talkers saying that, what's up, Red Cassie? You saying that he quit because I didn't pay him. Well, here is a news flash. There's no driver that has ever worked with me, or in the past, or right now in the present, that has been working with me, that can tell you that we've missed a payroll because we just didn't want to pay them. Like, we don't do that kind of stuff here at Parks Motor Group. You work, you get paid for what you do. Period. Hands down. I'm never holding a grudge. I'm never keeping your paycheck from you unless you warrant your paycheck being kept, right? For instance, you're in the hole, you drag these trucks, things of that nature. And that's going to warrant you, giving up your funds. So don't expect you to get your funds if you know that you are in the negative, okay? So nevertheless, the driver that was in this truck, he was in the negative already, okay? He was in the negative, so there was nothing that I owed him already, okay? And he was in the hole a substantial amount of money. So all in all, this whole thing with picking up the truck being abandoned, me having to take him being in the hole, the amount of money, because I still ain't got paid back from him for that. You know what I mean? We could send him a bill for it. The chances of a driver paying back a company when they've left that company or that company has fired them paying that debt that they owe to them back is like slim to none. Like, that's not going to happen. And I'm not expecting it to come from there. So, yeah. And I see TVE just said that some drivers find better jobs. Hey, whatever. The thing is, if that's the case, I wish nothing but the best for everybody. Like, if you have a better situation, this is how I work as an owner, right? If you have a better situation and you present your situation to me and ask me my thoughts about it, I'm a realist. Like, I'm gonna tell you, like, I think if that situation is better, I'm gonna tell you that it's better and that I would recommend that you probably go. You know what I mean? But if we break down the numbers and it's not better, then I'm gonna tell you, realistically, I think that this is a better situation. Now, at the end of the day, you're an adult, so it's your call on what you choose to do, either way it goes. But yeah, I'm not the type of person that's bagging anybody that comes here to Parks Motor Group to stay. And you can ask any of my current drivers if you guys see them out and about, or you can ask any of my previous drivers that have ever worked for Parks Motor Group. I have never bagged or tried to convince a person that was with me to stay. If they find better opportunity, something better presents itself to them, then by all means, you gotta do what you gotta do. And I understand. You know what I'm saying? And I understand fully. And that's the way that I operate. At the end of the day, I know that this industry is a revolving door. All right, is a revolving door, and I know that drivers are going to come and go. Okay, expecting loyalty from drivers, as a owner of a company is asinine for me to believe that's there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this. You treat a driver fair, you treat a driver good, you make sure they're paid on time, and you make sure they're paid for what they do, then the chances of them staying with you is higher. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to stay with you forever, because once again, if a better opportunity presents itself, I 100% expect a driver to take on the next best thing. I really do. So it doesn't hurt my feelings when drivers decide to quit or leave. It's part of the game. It's part of the game that we play. 6 trucks from Toledo to Atlanta. I'm hyped. That's what's up, D-Raj. You got 6 new trucks or something? Always paid on time and correct when I worked there. Exactly. I appreciate it, Ray Kate. And there's a couple other drivers in here that are mine. If they want to speak up and say anything about it, then they, may feel free. And I don't tell anybody to bite their tongue about anything about as far as drivers being here. If you feel like you're untreated, then not treated fairly as a contractor here, or as when we had employees, feel free to say that. Paychecks to #Team PMG. There you go. What is he saying here? We as truckers are never happy. In TVE trucking, that is right. You know what I mean? That is right. We as truckers are never happy. We have our days, and as soon as a company does one bad thing, or dispatching does one bad thing or something happens in logistics, we're always ready to jump, right? And go to something else and think that the next situation that we're going to go to is going to be better. And everything has a honeymoon phase. You know what I mean? Every company has a honeymoon phase where everything is good the first week or two, and then it starts to slack off. And then as soon as it slacks off, then we feel like, you know, we're being mistreated or not treated fairly. And then we start to look for the next company to go to. And what I tell my contractors as well, my operators, is that, you know, that's just logistics. It don't matter. It don't matter where you go. You know what I'm saying? You're going to endure pros and cons at every company you go to. It don't matter. Okay, they don't. And by you just going from different place to different place, expecting or looking for the next best thing, at the end of the day, everything in logistics, everything in trucking is pretty much the same. I mean, it's just pretty much the same. You're going to find yourself waiting somewhere. You're going to find yourself sitting at a dock, shipper messing up the load, receiver taking forever. That's part of the game of logistics and in trucking, you know? So we take the good with the bad with it. But look, I'm going to show you guys here real quick, this truck. While I got y'all here, I'm going to show y'all something that I made a video about, and I'm really sincere in people paying attention to this, right? Because I understand it's important to make sure that you take care of stuff outside of, and see, there go the bakers right there. I don't know if they want, my wife has told me this, like maybe people don't want to know that they work. They don't want you to let people know that they work for you. But as you guys can see, AD Annette, that's one of my teams. Wendy Barber, her and her husband Dell Barber are one of my teams. Let me see other people that can vouch for about Parks Motor Group. Red K. Haller, he used to be here. He was teaming with Red Duchess. Red Duchess is in the comment section as well. Jay Harris, right there, that's another one of the drivers that used to be with us. And he said had no issues, just needed to be home. And I understood that. And me and Jay, he can probably vouch for this. We had a conversation, and there's another one I don't know if he wants to say with Gerard Summers, but me and Jay had a conversation before he decided that he wanted to leave Parks Motor Group, and he asked me what do I think is best for him. And I told him straight up, you know, when he told me what he wanted to do and what he was considering, I told him, yo, go to the crib. And not only did I tell him not only did I tell him to go to the house and work local because I felt like it was best for him, but also I put him in contact with a couple of companies or a certain thing to look for in his area on what to do that would make him good money and also get him home. So as a owner, I'm never the type of guy that's gonna hate. You know what I mean? You let me know what your aspirations are, and I'm gonna tell you, you know, what I would do just as much as a human as you are. You know what I mean? I'm never the one trying to keep you in a situation where it may not be a fit for you. And this is not gonna be a fit here at Parks Motor Group for everybody. Like, it's not. I wish I could tell you that everybody that I hired that we still have. But I think that we've hired a total of 22, maybe even 30 people. And let me see. All right, so the Davises, the Barbers are the longest running tenure with me. You know what I'm saying? So it's a revolving door. You know what I mean? People are going to come and go. And I understand that. But what I want to show y'all here, because like I said, the video is serious. Not only should you guys be changing and keeping up with your oils and your PMs and stuff like that on your truck, but also y'all should be changing cab filters in your truck. And this is what I stress. I can't stress this enough, is because cab filters is what you're breathing inside. So like when you're back there in the sleeper and you're asleep, this is what you're breathing. I'm going to show y'all, because on these two trucks that I have to get ready for the next drivers that are coming in for orientation on next Monday, when I was handed these trucks by these other, well, this one was recovered, the other one was handed to me by the other driver. These people are failing to change these cab filters, right? And technically you should change your cab filter every 3 months. All right, if you are a heavy smoker, you should probably change it every 30 days. But people are failing to change these cab filters, and I'm gonna show y'all what y'all are breathing. Like, it's disgusting. You know what I mean? And that's why so many people get sick. But the first filter I'm gonna show you guys, and we'll go outside and change it. This is the outside cab filter. So you guys see right now how clean this is. It's a brand new one right here. All right. And these filters, you can get them from the dealership for like 20 bucks. And maybe other places on the internet or wherever that you can get them cheaper. But here is the inside filters. Now you got two different filters. This is the inside filter, okay? On the brand new Cascadias, I'm gonna show you guys on the new one when I step up in it here in a minute. This is the 2017. It has two inside filters that you need to change. All right, on the old Cascadia, it has one filter on the outside and it's one filter on the inside. And this is the filter for the inside. You guys can see. Show you guys here. This is a fresh filter. All right, so that's a fresh filter, you know, clean. Okay, so y'all see that, right? So let's take a look at the filter that drivers don't want to change in their truck. Oh, well, before we do that, let me show you guys what the abandoned truck look like now after being detailed. All right, let's take a look. All right, let me get y'all some sunlight in here. I had to close the curtain because that sun was going to kill y'all. But this is what it looks like now. We got it all armor-alled up, nice and clean. Cleaned everything out. My detail guy came and cleaned everything out. Oh yeah, also, I forgot to mention, the windshield. The windshield had like a golf ball size hole crater right there that was cracking, and then it had another crack over here. So I had to replace the windshield. The windshield ran me $650 to replace the windshield, so you can go ahead and tack that on as well, right? But yeah, brand new windshield up here for him. We got the mats cleaned up down here. You got them cleaned up. Freightliner Cascadia. So, let me see. Now, this is just the stuff I was showing where the filters. I'm going to have to change that out here in a minute. Okay. But still, he got mats over here, too. All right, but look at the floor. It's nothing like how it was left the first time that I got it. So, you guys can see everything is cleaned out. We got everything clean back there in the back. Got the refrigerator. Cleaned out. Actually, I need to probably replace this refrigerator. I don't like it. Probably need to put some more cleaner in here too, because it's been sitting, so it looks like it probably got some mold stuff on there. So I need to clean this refrigerator out myself before the driver gets here. So that's something I need to do. All right, so where the TV, well, I'm not replacing the TV here. Even though this is the mount right here, you guys remember the TV and everything was taken. I'm not replacing this. I'm just not going to do it. All right, this truck does have outlets here for plug-in. You can see the bedding section back here. It's good to go. Cabinets cleaned out. So I hope that sun isn't like messing it up, but whatever. But yeah, everything clean under the bunk. So under the bunk there. Still got the snow chains here, so he'd be in compliance with going to areas where, you know, snow chains is going to be required. And then that's just back there, and then over here where that's the power inverter right there for the truck. And I got a thing of oil in there, WD-40 reflectors, and some extra belts. I don't know if you guys can see it right there, but extra belts in case he breaks a belt while he's on the road. And that's the bunk heater right here, if anybody was concerned about that. But yeah, I mean, I think he did a good job, brought it back to life. It's clean smell in here. Like I said, outside of the refrigerator, I need to, you know, spray that down with some bleach and then clean that one more time. But we're gonna step outside here real quick, and I'm gonna show you what was replaced. Do I have my lights on? All right, I'll show you guys what was replaced by the dealership. So the truck's still not too bad, right? Still not too shabby. Not too bad for a 2017. Motor still probably could use some washing, but I ain't worried about that. But as you guys can see, the shocks right here, these are brand new shocks. If you guys can see that, camera focus. That's brand new shocks right there. Damn. Need to. All right, so down here is where they said is the on guard, you know, right here. So what they're saying is apparently he hit something because this part up here is damaged, and whatever he hit, as you guys can see, damage down here too. Whatever he hit, supposedly, and they showed me pictures of it, but I don't know if I'm able to get to it from here. But whatever he hit, nevertheless, whatever he hit, cracked the bracket on the inside in here, which took it out of warranty. So that's that situation there. Here's the other shock right here. Yeah, motor's a little dirty, but it'll do. PMG. And he also got some snow chains back here, so for the next driver. That spare tire right there, that tire ain't even worth a damn. I actually need to get rid of this tire, so it's probably something I'm gonna do too, because it's already burnt up. Looks like this could have been used for a trailer tire or something. That shit is all ragged, it's burnt up. But yeah, so they changed the seal. They changed the seal right here on this one, and you guys can still see a little bit of the residue, well, the shiny residue. Let me see if I can try to get across here. Right here, still some oil that's on that tire right there, you see? So they changed out that seal too, and they changed out this front one up here. All right, this one right here, they changed this out too as well, the seal in here. So, but not too bad. Y'all can see one of my trucks right here, and then I got my other truck that's right here. That this one's already ready to go. I just was running it just now, checking the oil pressure on it, checking the oil, checking the fluids on it. And this one is getting ready to, both of these are going to UPS for orientation on Tuesday. Once again, PMG, man. All right, so we hop up in here. Now this is the newer Cascadia. As you guys can see, this is the newer Cascadia. So this one is already clean. Most of my drivers that are with PMG is driving a Cascadia that looks like this. That one truck back there, that 2017, is the oldest truck in my fleet, and it's the last one. And actually, that lease is up in like May of this year, so that truck will be getting turned in for a new one. But yeah, refrigerator. And once again, these refrigerators I just need to touch on one more time before the drivers get here. I'll touch those up one more again. And what is this way? Whatever this right here, I don't know if you guys ever seen these before in the truck stops. These right here are the bomb. Like, y'all should really put these in your trucks. They do very well with scent, man. They do really well with scent, and they keep the truck smelling fresh. But here's this truck back here. And let me see. Oh, that's because I got the freezer open on this refrigerator. I was trying to figure out why the refrigerator door won't close. That's because I got the freezer portion of it open. All right. So, I mean, it's no need to really put no tool on this one, but this is the other truck. Mr. Donnelly, what's going on? You did keep this truck like new, buddy. You definitely kept it like new. You did an excellent job. I sent you a text message the other day too, Jason, so I don't know if you received it. But yes, Jason Donnelly did keep this truck like new. He did a good job. And Jason can probably tell you guys where he got these from. But Jason, wherever you got these from, man, these are the truth, man. You put me up on game with these, because every time I get into this truck, it smells like that. And I was like, yo, where is the scent at? Where is that? And I just realized it when I was doing this live feed. So yeah, you put me up on game on that. I appreciate that, because I'm definitely going to start getting those. But yeah, Jason did a really good job. Yeah, I think Annette said you can get these anywhere, so I guess you can get these from Walmart too, then. Is that the case? Walmart has those in the auto section? Okay, game right there for me. As a matter of fact, I'm sitting right next to a Walmart, so I'm probably about to go and grab a couple of those and put those in the other truck too. Jason, what scent is that, if you don't mind me asking, man? Because I know this was your truck, so. What scent is that? Because I like it. It's a clean smell. It's a real clean smell. Lemon. Okay, that's what's up. That was a good smell. They're $3 and change. Okay. Well, those are good. Those are good air fresheners. As truck drivers, I would recommend that y'all get those because they do keep your truck very, very scenty and very fresh. Especially that lemon that Jason had in here. I like it. But yeah, Jason did a good job on this one. Matter of fact, Jason did such a good job on keeping this truck clean. I didn't have to get this truck detailed at all. Only thing I probably need to do is, and this came from the refrigerator. From when I had turned the truck off, I opened the refrigerator door up and water from the freezer part had leaked down. So I just need to get some cleaner and then clean the floor right here, and then it's good to go. But other than that, yeah, Jason did a hell of a job. And thank you so much, buddy, for that. And this is how, and that's how drivers should leave the trucks, is like how Jason did with this one, you know, return it back to the person how you received the truck. And that's good. Yep. He actually even returned it back to me. He washed it, which I believe he came out of pocket for that. So that was dope too on his behalf. But yeah, this is the oldest truck in my fleet now. And this 2017, this is the one that just got out the shop. So there y'all have it. And at this moment in time, what I will do is, let me flip the camera back around. All right, if y'all got any questions, shit, it's hot, man. What time is it? I give y'all about 30 minutes because I have to get ready to, I got to get ready to catch a Uber or something to go back and get my car from the dealership because I had to drive this one here. So I had to drive this truck here. Oh, what I want to show y'all. Oh yeah, before we do questions, Mike Carter, what's up? Before we do questions, I'm gonna show you guys about changing this filter out. All right, that's what I want to show y'all. Where the filters go, yes. All right, so on the older Cascadia, these filters go right here, right? You come down here, and if you got like a 2017, 2018, whatever, the older Cascadia models, this is where it goes, okay? Right here is where it's at. And I'm about to show you, if I can get close to show you just how, look at that. That's in the holes that suck into the filter, right? So all you gotta do is grab here, and this just pulls off, all right? But look at that. Look, I ain't even gotta go, I don't gotta go far, man, look. Like, that's what y'all breathing. Y'all breathing that, and then you clogging it. So, check it. I don't know if I'm able to use my flashlight. Wow. But look how filthy. I wish I could show y'all. Because I don't think I can use. Let me see if I can use my flashlight. Flashlight. All right. Bet. Did my flashlight come on? It didn't. It went off. Damn it. All right. But anyway. Back right here is the filter. Okay. If y'all can see the little light that I have available. Right there is the filter, right? So all you got to do is pull that out and then replace that filter with this one. Okay. With the clean one. Y'all say, okay. So King the Trucker says y'all can see, right? So you reach in there and pull this filter out of its place. All right. That's the old filter right there, y'all. Look at that shit. Look. Look how clogged it is, bruh. Now, clean filter versus dirty filter. That's crazy. That's crazy. This filter is what y'all breathing in y'all truck when y'all don't change it out. That's what y'all breathing in y'all lungs. You understand what I'm saying? Flip it over. That's what y'all breathing. That's what y'all are breathing. Like I said, and if you're cigarette smokers, if you're a cigarette smoker, you should really be changing this filter out like every 30 days because this system is breathing all the cigarette smoke and stuff like that. But yeah, look, this is what happens when it really starts to get bad and starts to overpower itself, right? It starts caking up. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this microfiber cloth that I have right here and have to wipe this down. and get this off. See what I just showed y'all. A lot of y'all about to go open up y'all filters. If you got a Cascadia, if you got another truck, I don't know, but if you got a Cascadia, this is where it's at. Now a lot of y'all gonna go and stop y'all truck. So if y'all sitting somewhere, y'all about to go open that up, and y'all gonna be like, yo, that's crazy. Yo, I've been breathing that. Yeah. How often do you have to change that? If you're not a cigarette smoker, you could probably change it every 3 months. You know what I mean? So you gotta look at it like this. For those that have a house, right? We all pretty much have houses. We have filters in our house, right? You're supposed to change your filter in your house every 90 days, right? Every 90 days, you're supposed to change the filter in your house. This is no different. This is basically the filtration system for your house. So you need to change it. You know what I mean? Or it cakes up. So, I mean, he got so much of this caked up back there. It's kind of ridiculous. And you kind of like, if you got it caked up like this, you want to get a rag and get back there, because for the simple fact, when you put in a new filter, it's going to suck all that stuff up and you're going to get your new filter pretty much dirty pretty quick. So you want to make sure that you get all this stuff out of here and stuff like that. You want to wipe all back there to make sure, because just as much as it was caked up here on the thing, it's going to be caked up like that back there too. All right, so now, all right, we're going to brush this off to the side. So now you take your new filter and you just find the groove back there. You know, if you have a flashlight, you'll be able to, hell is that out here? Oh, anyway, if you have a flashlight, all you got to do is point your flashlight back there and you just slide this into the grooves, or you can just put your hand back there with the filter and find the slot and just put it in place. And y'all gonna have to probably excuse me, I'm probably gonna have to do this once I get off the phone, off this video, because I can't really see back there. I need my flashlight. So yeah, everyone should have a vacuum. I agree too, Jason. Hey, everyone should have a vacuum, but people are not. Truck drivers they just hop in these trucks and go, and they don't care, you know what I mean? Because they look at it like, well, hey, it's not my truck, I don't own it, but at the end of the day, you live in it, right? It's your living quarters. So take care of it as if it's your home, because essentially it is. It is, you know? So, I mean, I could see this, but I know you guys can't see it, but I could see it, but it's in there now, okay? It's in there. And if I would have brought a flashlight, it would have been better, but my phone won't allow me to turn it on, but you guys can kind of like see it a little bit where it goes around that groove. But if you have a Freightliner and you open this up, trust me, you'll see it. You can't miss it. You cannot miss it. All right, so then what you do is, you know, and we got this situation right here where you want to keep this open, because you don't want to clog this, because this is what's breathing to your vent to collect all the stuff. So when this starts getting extremely dirty, well, essentially you're blocking your breather from breathing. So you want to wipe this down too. So I wish I had somebody that was holding the camera here with me. This would be a lot easier. But yeah, you want to wipe this down, get all this stuff off of here, and get it back to where it can breathe. Once again, like I said, if you're a homeowner and you know exactly what I'm talking about, it's the same way with your house, with your filters in your house. You got to change your filters out in your house too every 90 days. You know what I mean? Those things collect dust, all kinds of bad carbon, and all that stuff. So, and you don't want to be breathing that stuff, man. It makes bad for your lungs. But yeah, and I still got to clean that one off some more. It's just that I can't do it with one hand. I need two hands to do it. Now, Jason, I ain't went and looked at yours. You want me to go take a look at yours, Jason, or you want me to leave that off camera? What you think, Jason? You want me to leave yours off camera? Or you want me to go and let's take a look at, or you want me to go look, put yours on camera? All right. Jason said his is good. They brand new. Oh, yours is? Oh, then hell, you You saved me some money then. Let's go take, well, listen, I'm gonna show you guys on the outside of the truck where you put your outside cabin filter at. All right, let's go take a look at that. And that's easy too. You can change that yourself. Let's go. All right, so you're gonna come on the passenger side of your truck mostly. That's where I've always seemed to find him at. He said he did it for me. Oh man, Jason, you was the fucking man, bro. You was the man. Okay, so on this one, it's on the other side. So on the older Cascadia, it's on the right. Where is, it's a slit. I'm tripping. Is it on the right? Or I was just too lazy to look over there long enough. I know on this new Cascadia, it's super easy to find it. On the old one, you didn't replace the outside one? All right, cool, I can replace the outside one. All right. Damn it, I know I ain't tripping. Oh. Shit, I am tripping. It's up here. All right, so on the old one, you're gonna see right here where it says cabin air filter. All right, but you're gonna need the star key to get in here. So damn it, I ain't bring my tools with the star key. I don't think I did. Let me check my bag. Might be in my bag. Might be in my bag for the star key. Let's see if I did bring that. Let's see here. Oh, is this the star key? Yeah, it is star key. Perfect. So we came prepared with the star key. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna get to y'all questions here in a minute. Trust me, I'm gonna give y'all some time to ask any questions that y'all may have. I just want to show you guys this here real quick because, like I said, here's the cabin filter. And if any of y'all have the new Cascadias, the new Cascadia is way easier than this. New Cascadia is as simple as like a little slit, and you pull it down, and you got the cabin filter done for the outside. But man, come on, y'all don't know how hard this is to try to do and hold a phone at the same damn time and record. It's really bad. You know what? This cabin filter is gonna have to get changed when y'all are not on the phone, because I can't hold my balance and try to do this at the same time. But yeah, that's where you change your cabin filter at, okay? You just lift this up, and it's a, as you guys can, I don't know if you guys can see. Well, matter of fact, I'll do it. Hold on, y'all. I'll turn the camera towards me. I'm gonna put the phone right here. All right, and I'm gonna do this filter real quick so y'all can see it in its entirety. If I would have had my power tools, this would have been a lot easier, but I decided to bring the hand tools, so this is becoming a little more than what I wanted to do and being more time consuming than what I wanted to take. That's why it's always good to have yourself a power tool, a little power screwdriver thing, or where you can put the different, you know, like the star key, stuff like that on there. So then you just put it down there and zip, 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 and get that joint right up out of there. Like I said, I'm so glad on the new truck, on the new Cascadias, they made it so much easier to change the filters. To even include like inside the cab itself, it's just a lot easier than the old one. Like this right here, take off screws to change out a cabin filter. It's kind of crazy. It shouldn't be this hard. It's really ridiculous. But anyway, all right, so we got the other screw off, so you'll end up taking this vent off, right? Cabin air filter comes off. All right, let me show you out here real quick. Get the camera back. All right, now what you're gonna do is you're gonna reach down in here. You're gonna see this little tab right here. See this tab right here? You're gonna pull it straight up out of there. Here's your filter right here. That's your filter. Dusty and busty. And that's what's coming through your vents right there in the front where you're up there driving at. All right, so that's what's coming through your front filters, your front vents. Yuck. Jesus. Jesus. Look at that. That's crazy. Yuck. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the new filter in. And I think it's the same filter. Yep, clean one. It's going in here. I'm gonna tell y'all a trick too, right? How you can make your filter like blow out like a clean scent. If you go and get like whatever your favorite cologne is, for men, for ladies, if you get your favorite perfume and you spray it on here, flip it on the other side, spray it, and then put it down here in the thing, it'll blow through the vent with that smell. So, or whatever your favorite, whatever your favorite scent is or fragrance or whatever for your car or your truck, you spray it on there, get a little spray. Or even if you got like Febreze and stuff, you spray that vent right there or that filter and you put it back in there, and that's what's going to blow out through your front vents in the front and stuff like that. So, all right, so and then what you do is you just put the cat filter back on here like so, and then put the screws on here and bam, bam, boom. All right, now I'll do that later on, but I want to show you guys on the new Cascadia where the filters is at and how much easier it is to change those on the new one than over this old one. So I'm gonna get me another filter. All right. Come on. All right, we got another filter. And whenever you go to a dealership, just let them know that you need cab filters, or you can just tell them you want this brand right here. All right, and you good. Air filter for the cab air filters. You want the inside filter and the outside filter. All right, so over here on the Cascadias, on the new one, you come over to your passenger side and it's super duper easy, right? Right here is a slit. Let me see if I can show y'all better. All right, so right there's a slit right here. Come on, right here. All right, this is a slit right here, right? All you gotta do is push that down and the filter is right behind that, right? So I'm gonna show you guys here real quick. So, I tell you, things are so much harder to do when you're holding the phone. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna have to put y'all down to do this because I can't hold the phone and try to pull this at the same time. I'm trying, but it's not gonna work. So give me 1 second, I'm gonna put y'all down. There we go. I don't know if any of you guys heard that, just go click. You know, it's black. But, all right, so the little slit door, that same door I was showing you guys, is off. And there's the filter right there, right? And then you just grab the filter right here. Jason, this is what you've been breathing, bro. I don't know if you're still on here. All right, I don't know what happened to y'all, man. But let's bring it back. Jason, this is what you was breathing, bro. I don't know if you can see it. If you're still in here. Lost a little connection, but not too shabby. Not too shabby. But yeah, that's what you're breathing. So now what we'll do is we'll put the new filter on. Oops. New filter, nice and clean. Yeah, you see where it's at now, Jason? I don't know if you ever get a new one, but it's that slit right there. It's just like it's a little door, and you just slide it down. And what you do is you just take this cab filter right here, and you pop it in there. Bing, bing, like that. Take your little door back that's right here, and you gotta line it up with your sliding grooves. All right, you line it up. Line it up with the sliding grooves, and then you push up. And it locks the door back in place. As you guys can see right there. It's back in there. It's probably not in there. I got this camera just going all everywhere. Yeah, I know. Somehow, some way, all of these trucks turned to not be governed. I don't know what happened. Yeah. Let's see. Push that. Push this. There we go. Y'all see how sometimes it takes a lot of work. Sheesh. But there it is. Now that's done. Good job, Jason. Belts look clean. Look at that. It's a clean belt right there, boy. That damn belt look brand new, Jason. How long you had this belt? Did you change the belt out? Belt look brand new. Yep, look. Truck still look damn near brand new. Like I said, Jason did a good job on keeping his truck maintained. He did. All right, we close that back. Oh, only thing you changed out with the batteries? Okay. Well, that's good. If that was only, here we go, lock that back. If that was only maintenance that you had to change out, we're gonna take the filter. We're gonna put that in this box because it's trash. Okay. You know what? Trying to hold this phone and do this stuff, it's not a good idea. You really do need like a person with you, or you need to put on like some type of little body cam equipment that can hold a camera up while you're doing this, so then you won't look so crazy. Right now the camera's all over the place, y'all. I apologize, but yeah. So that's that for both trucks. Both trucks is completed. As far as filters go, oh no, it's not. I gotta put the screws in on the top one, but it says get a GoPro. Yeah, maybe. I've never been a GoPro fan though, so that might be a long shot for me, buddy. I don't like GoPro footage. I don't like anything about GoPro. I just don't like. I'm not a fan of GoPro. All right, so any questions y'all have at this moment of time? Does anybody know what time it is Eastern Standard Time, though? I do need to know that. Can somebody give me an Eastern Standard Time or what time it is? I think it's almost 1 p.m. Eastern. 1300, it is. Shit. For real? Damn, I gotta get ready to catch this Uber. I figured that. All right, I'll give y'all about 15 minutes to ask me any questions that you want to ask. If you got a question, please put asterisks. Oh yes, also to tell you guys how my channel is going to be going here for the 2020. I've created my slogan for 2020 is 2020 Vision, okay? And I say that because the numerical number for clear vision is 2020, right? When people say you have 2020 vision. So in 2020, I am clear vision, clear focus. I'm not entertaining any drama. I'm not entertaining anybody who has anything to say about me in a negative light. I'm hanging around nothing but positive people. I'm here to build entrepreneurs. I'm here to build people that want to gain the knowledge or gain the information in order to be successful in their lease, things of that nature. I'm not going to, if anybody says anything about me, they might as well not say anything about me, because I won't respond to it, I won't rebuttal to it, and I will not watch any of that stuff. If you're not a positive person, I'm not subscribed to your channel, period. So if you talk shit, you do any of that stuff, I will never know about it, okay? Because I don't entertain it, and I don't indulge in it. I don't have time for none of the BS. I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm about my business, I'm about my money, and that's what it is. And if you ain't in that same light or in that same space, we don't have nothing in common at all. I don't strive to be like nobody that's not striving to be an entrepreneur, empowering people, enlightening people, generational wealth, talking about how to better themselves. If you ain't doing none of that shit, me and you ain't in the same realm, okay? So it's just best that I might as well be dead to you because you're dead to me. I mean, straight up, unless you are in those positivity spaces, period. That's where I'm at with it. So any questions? Anybody got anything? Any questions, for real? So y'all learned how to change cab filters in your truck today. And the Cascadia and the new one, I would show y'all. I want me to show y'all that. Do most of y'all got the new Cascadias? Money to be made, no time for drama. That's right. Absolutely. It's too much money to indulge in stupidity. Shit, dog. Like, God, I just can't. I cannot do it. I cannot do it in 2020. Y'all was able to get me to do all that shit in 2018, 2019. You won't be able to get me to do that in 2020. And from here on out. Like, I'm just not. So, like I said, I might as well just be dead to y'all. If you ain't a positive person that's looking to be empowered, I might as well just be dead to you. How you taking both trucks? I'm not taking both trucks. I have a team that's getting in Jason's truck, or Jason's old truck, the black one that we just finished looking at. And then there's a solo driver that's getting in this one. Do you guys know where to change your filters at in the brand new Cascadias? If y'all don't, I have a video on my channel. Just scroll down to where I was showing basically that dirty filter, and it says, look what y'all are breathing. And it basically, that video is from doing a new Cascadia. Are you hiring any drivers from Tampa? I don't have any positions open. I don't have any trucks available right now. I'm all full. Change the filters every 3 months. Yes. If you smoke, I would change the filters every 30 days. If you're a non-smoker, I would change it every 3 months. If you have pets, I would change it every 30 days. Okay. Do the new Cascadia have EGR valve? Yeah. It's a brand new truck. Absolutely. Anything past, what was it, 2007? I think has EGR. I don't have a question, but all I want to say is I'm proud of you and keep up the good work. I appreciate it, King the Trucker. A lot of great videos coming from me in 2020. I will be dropping a lot of content in 2020, this year, excuse me. Like I said, it's going to be my pitfalls, my ups and downs from having a fleet. Also, I'm going to be bringing you guys a surprise in April, that a lot of people are going to see me back on the road. I can say that. And just know that everything that I do has a rhyme and reason and a purpose. Okay, it has a rhyme and a reason and a purpose. Straight up. Once again, if you got questions, please put asterisks so I can cipher the questions from just regular chat. How many miles warranty on the engine from Freightliner? On this one, 500,000 miles on the engine from Freightliner. On the brand new one, same thing, 500,000 miles. It's 100,000 miles bumper to bumper. And once you get past 100,000 miles, then it's just 500,000 miles on major engine components, such as like transmission, DEF system, and like major engine components. That doesn't mean like belts, alternators. That's normal wear and tear stuff that you will be responsible for. Well, I should say that warranty doesn't cover after the first year or the first 100,000 miles. Props to Joe B and LSU. Yes, absolutely. All day. Y'all already know what it is, LSU all day. Y'all already know what it is. You're talking to the biggest LSU fan. And if anybody disagrees, I challenge them. Like, I challenge taken on that one. What's the payment on those? On these trucks, $780. I strap my Cascadia doors in California since I can't carry there. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. How many trucks do you have now? I have 7. I had 8. One of my leases was up in November, and then that truck was kind of starting to give a little bit of problems. So I just elected to just go ahead and turn it in instead of continue dealing with the problems that it was starting to have with it. So I'm at 7 trucks right now. Remember, if we ever run into you, get you a Pepsi. Please do. I wish I had a Pepsi right now. I'm so thirsty. Team with Trucker Brown again? Nah, me and my brother won't team no more. No. We're past those stages. But in April, listen, I'm just gonna give y'all this announcement so y'all know. In April, something is happening with Lo, and when it happens, y'all will know for sure. Okay, y'all will know for sure. Any DEF issues? I haven't had any DEF issues out of any of these trucks that I've had so far, other than this one. When I got it, it had the automatic something system. Which was talking about DEF, and it dealt with the NOx sensors, and I think something as far as like the DPF or DEF filter that need to be changed on it. So they took care of all of that. I disagree. I'm from Baton Rouge, so it's only right I'm the biggest fan. Now, I'm from Baton Rouge too. let's not just get twisted. Okay, I'm the biggest fan in LSU football history. Okay, I'm the biggest fan. After I get my truck and I'm in Charlotte, Panda Express on me. Oh, dog. Mario, you already know me. Yo, come through. You can come through right now with that, dog. Yes, I will take some Panda Express. What? My favorite fast food restaurant is Panda Express, for sure. That's why Mario hit me with that right there. Anybody who's been following me for a while knows that too. Can you do some videos on sports betting? It's funny that you bring that up because I've been contemplating on starting a sports channel, basically where I'm talking about sports, things that's going on in sports on a daily, like, you know, basically like a Stephen A. Call in and talking about sports bets and all that stuff. So I'm contemplating on doing that too sometime this year, and that probably will be towards like April-ish too. What made you do UPS in that contract with FedEx Ground? Well, FedEx Ground doesn't have, FedEx Ground has contracts, right? But FedEx Ground contracts, you have to buy into those contracts. In UPS, I don't have to buy into the contracts. So that's the difference. I'm looking at leasing through a flatbed company. Do you have any guidance? As far as leasing through a flatbed company, I don't. It would all depend on like what the company is, what the numbers are and stuff like that. So it's a lot of variables that I would need to know. I just couldn't give you an answer just by, you know, just by statement like that. It was great content, UNTV. It was. We was the Hodge twins of trucking. Like, we took trucking to another level that nobody else will be able to do. We literally had everybody watching us that was on trucking, that was watching YouTube, looking at truckers. We literally had that. And then we still had people outside of trucking that was watching us just because we were so hilarious and shit like that. You know what I mean? So, you know, when people start talking about your favorite YouTubers, I mean, we was everybody's favorite YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Whether they want to admit it or not. There's a link in his video, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, to what is that? Can you do some videos? Oh, okay. I'm back up to this one. Average overhead costs per week versus take home. Are you asking me what the average overhead cost per week is over here with my drivers? Well, it varies because I've already did a video about this probably like 2-3 weeks ago. So if you want to go back and look at one of my videos about that, that'd probably be the best thing to do. I don't really feel like going over a bunch of those numbers like right now, especially when I just did a video about it not too long ago. Really, I went to the school. I agree. Do the sports betting bids, please. I'm definitely gonna look into doing that this year. FedEx is garbage now, and that sucks. How many miles on the black truck? On Jason's truck? Oh, Mark Woods. Yeah. Okay, Mark is in here. Yeah, Mark, that's about to be y'all truck. Let me go look. I don't know if y'all saw y'all truck, Mark. Let me show you y'all truck, man. Here y'all truck go, man. This got to come off still. UPS will take that off. But here's y'all truck right here, man. Yeah. See how many miles Jason left y'all with on here. See how many miles he left y'all with. Okay. Let's scroll over with this. 134,323. 134,323 miles. 2019. All right, there you go, Mark. Now you can go back and tell John what y'all truck look like, bro. Black. Clean. Oh, man. Hope there's a damn Uber over in this damn area, man. Sitting here running my mouth with y'all. I'm able to get my Uber over to my car because I got to go to work today. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them 1208 boys. Anybody that's 1208 know what I'm talking about. If you ain't a 1208, you ain't going to even understand the numbers I just said right there, okay? But to the 1208 boys, salute. Y'all know what I'm talking about. 80% of revenue? No, we don't. We're not on a percentage contract over here. We're on a mileage contract with very, very low insurance cost, very, very low fuel costs. Like all of the overhead costs here are very cheap. The most expensive thing is probably like the truck payment, which is $780 a week. It's a 2016 through 2019 Kenworth, 4 to 6 gross per week with the flatbed company. Okay, well if you making that, grossing 4 to 6 as a flatbed, that's good money. But once again, I need to know more numbers. I need to know like what your truck payment is, what your costs are, and average miles, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. The comedians of trucking, as I always said, Mario. Yeah, we was the highest twins, dog. That's how I looked at it when we were on YouTube as a, you know, with the TB and Low show. We was the highest twins of trucking. What up, Low? Go Tigers. Definitely all day. Gurus, go Tigers. Happy New Year, brother. I appreciate that, Just a Trucker. Right, it was all about Low and TB. It was. Yeah, I mean, like I said, regardless if people want to admit it or not, yeah. Y'all was the odd couple of trucking. Yeah, for sure. For sure, Mario. Pause. Do you use anything in your beard? I use the I use like some little essence oils or something like that I get from the beauty salon store that's right up the street from my house, and it's like an oil. So I spray it in my hand, rub it together, and I just come across my beard with it. That's pretty much all I use. Young Bull, Chris. Are you talking to Shay? Shay in the building. Shay, ain't you at work? I moisturize his beard. Okay, sweetheart, you do. You're right. My residence was North Carolina, just outside of the capital city, Raleigh, where Hustler, the trucks live. Where Hustle the trucker lives. I never heard of him. I do Uber below, but I reside in Dallas, Fort Worth. Oh, you live in Dallas, Fort Worth? Damn, bruh. I need an Uber over here. Over here by this Walmart. I gotta get ready to go. Enough of that shit. Stay out of it. Shay on some bullshit. Y'all see her in the building. My wife on BS, as she always is. Joe Barrel for president? Absolutely. Yeah. Joe Barrel run for president, dog. He got my vote all day, dog. Dude, this is great. Salute 1203. Yo, Dirty Broke, what's up? 1203 boys. We in the building. Only the 1203 boys know what we talking about, okay? I know some of y'all like 1203, what's he doing? 1203. 1203. UNTB, one trip for old times for us old guys. Now the TB and Low show could never be the same how it was. You gotta, some things that was just good, you gotta leave that where it was. You know what I'm saying? Now, the videos are still available, you know, on my channel, on his channel. So if you enjoyed the show, you can always scroll back through and find the replays of those. I was watching one of those the other day when I was at work, laughing my ass off. I was playing the one where TB was broke down at the when he was out of service at the TA and we was in North Carolina. Man, that shit was funny. God damn it, that shit was funny. 225 BR in the building. Baton Rouge all day. Baton Rouge, Zachary, Baker, fucking, who else on the outside skirts? What is it? Denham Springs, you know what I'm saying? Shout outs to all the little areas right outside of BR, man. All day. Anything that consists of that 225. Port Allen, all day. Port Allen, all day. PA. That one was I don't know what you mean by that. I like the one when you said, did TB use me? Oh yeah. That one was funny too. Man. Like I said, 1203. Sonny Robin came in the building and told y'all what 1203 means. She trying to be exclusive, but my 1203 boys know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all was classic. I appreciate it. It was classic time. Good time. That was good times in YouTube. It was. You guys seen a side of me that wasn't that was completely out of my character, of my norm on my channel. For real. Oh, okay, Sonny, you guessed on that? That was a pretty damn good guess. You damn sure right. You got that right. That's what it is. That's when he said he leaving the truck and you said you are too. Yeah, another video that was good was the video that I said I quit and I was getting off his truck because he wasn't paying me enough. That shit was funny too. That shit was hilarious. I asked more about the cost breakdown before I say yes to anything. Hey, Dan Hansen, listen, just send me an email. Probably be best thing to do. Easiest way for me to do that. Send me an email, Loshawnparks@gmail.com. Loshawnparks@gmail.com, and just give me a breakdown on there and we can chop it up on email. I'll never forget the look on your face when told you that TB was gonna be your boss. Yeah. Right, y'all was in Dirty Red. Yeah, Dirty Red. I think that video had the most views. Think about becoming a 1203 boy. Oh, are you? Okay. Well, 1203 is definitely the local gig to do. You know what I mean? That's local for sure. 1203, unless you're hauling butane, you're not going over the road with that. I mean, you stay within like a 100-mile radius. But definitely a good gig. A good gig. You like Geek Vape? Geek Vape is okay. I like the Valpresso tank. That's what I got here. Y'all see everything LSU around me, dog. Got the LSU color joint here with the LSU color tank. But in this tank I got is the Falcon. So I've been enjoying the Falcon a lot. PMG needs a meet and greet. Ms. Davis, you're right. We probably gonna set something up like that here in the near future. You guys were indeed funny. For sure, Sonny. TB out of service was the balls. What about the one he smashed the bus? Yo, the one where he smashed the bus, yo, that shit was crazy. Cause he smashed the bus literally while we was doing a live feed. He literally crashed the bus while we was doing a live feed. The shit was crazy. We had to cut the feed off. I was like, all right, y'all, we gotta go. You know what I mean? I had to cut the feed off because that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. He literally crashed that shit when we was on live. I could ever imagine TB to ever team up with another fellow or future YouTuber. Yeah, I think that goes for both of us. That's both of us. Miss me with that 1075, 1203 all day. Dirty Broke, you already know, dog, the 1203. Just give me that gas, bro. I don't want that butane. 1075, y'all didn't know that's butane. Okay. And butane is nothing but basically propane or compressed gas. I'm just not interested in that. And compressed gas, man, that shit is dangerous. Hauling that butane shit, and those trucks that be over the road that have those compressed tankers, that shit is dangerous, man. You know, if that shit explodes, that shit can reach out like a mile radius. That shit crazy as hell, man. Especially butane is definitely a rolling bomb. I mean, we're a rolling bomb too with 1203, but yeah, butane is extremely dangerous, man. That shit is compressed gas. Takes too long to load and offload. Yeah, that too. You know what I hate, Dirty Bro? I hate the fucking biofuel, bro. Oh my God. You ever been to the bio plant to go pick up some biofuel that needs to go into the diesel? Like, in case some of y'all didn't know, y'all diesel fuel is not pure diesel fuel. Y'all diesel fuel is made up of biofuel, which is made up of basically grease from restaurants and all this. It's a bunch of bullshit, okay? But bio is in y'all diesel that we put in these trucks. And this, if you ever haul fuel and you see a bio plant and you go to low bio, that shit is disgusting, bro. That shit is nasty and it stinks, man. Oh God. But basically, bio is what they use in diesel to stretch diesel out, similar to how ethanol is in fuel. It's used to stretch fuel. So Hey, check it out. Y'all don't gotta delete nobody's message. Just block them. If they say something stupid, complete block. Don't even put them in timeout. None of that shit. Block. Done. We once again 2020 vision. We ain't dealing with that here. We just gonna completely get rid of you. Ethanol stinks too. It do. It do. And I know Miss Davis know what I'm talking about because John used to do that shit too. We used to do fuel. Don't mind Baby PH. He's a troll. Yeah, well, he's done now here. He's done here. Have you ever tried naked juice? I have. We used to vape naked juice and we switched over. I don't even know if I had my juice on me. I didn't. I forgot it at the crib. But yeah, we used to do that. Yeah, it's Block City over here. You come over here saying something stupid. We don't, to my moderators, we don't do timeout over here. They say something ignorant, stupid, out of the way, block immediately. I don't care. I don't care how people feel about it. Oh, you go over to his channel, you're going to block. Come over here with stupid shit, yeah, you're going to get blocked. Sorry. It is what it is. Feel how you feel. We don't care. Hey, Lo, how do you do the settlements? What do you mean, how do I do the settlements? For my company, we do settlements through PDF file, and also we pay our drivers or the contractors through paychecks. Oh, yeah, I already got him in there. Am I behind on the comments? That's why I don't see it. Blessings, God. Can a trucker become a trainer in 6 months? Yeah, you can. You go to Prime and some of these other mega carriers, you can become a trainer after 6 months if you feel comfortable. A lot of people don't agree with that. Me personally, I feel like this. Do it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? 6 months. As long, to me, in my opinion, as long as you have a winter under your belt, then you can start training. If you don't have a winter under your belt yet, then don't train yet. So if you started after winter, then I wouldn't train until the following year, because you haven't had a full winter under your belt yet. So don't be a trainer if you haven't had a winter under your belt yet. Didn't you roll a flatbed back in the day for Prime? I never rolled a truck ever in my day of my life. I jackknifed a flatbed, and nobody was involved in the accident. It was me by myself. It was me and my wife on the truck, but no other vehicles were involved. And I was coming down a steep grade mountain. I was actually coming down Vail in Colorado, and it was iced up and snowed up. But no, I've never rolled a truck a day in my life. Here's a VPN, so he's just gonna switch IP addresses and come back. That's cool. Just keep blocking them. Block. Salem Carriers got a local gig if you in NC. Yeah, I looked at Salem Carriers to Trucker Mob. I have looked at that. Blessings, God. Can a trucker become... Oh, okay, I answered that one. Are there any products that clean the injectors or the motor? Yeah, they got products that clean that stuff. You can go to like AutoZone, Pep Boys, wherever auto parts store, and you can find injector cleaners that can clean your injectors on your motor. Thank God y'all okay. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that was a scary moment for us, for sure. Especially, it happened so fast for me. For my wife, she was in the sleeper, so she said it felt like a roller coaster and felt like it took forever. But for me, it happened within like 5 seconds. Like, it was 5 seconds long. You know what I'm saying? That's how. Within 5, you can count to 5, and it was over. It was already, we was jackknifing already, sitting, you know, in the jackknife position. Would you say a full month of winter or just one time in the winter? No, I would say the entire season of the winter before you decide to be a trainer. So winter's 3 months, you know what I'm saying? It goes from December, January, February. So get a full season of winter under your belt before you become a trainer. Because you don't want to be trying to train somebody in the wintertime and you ain't experienced the winter yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to end up pretty for you. What would you do with 100K? What would I do with 100K? I would invest it into my company to get more equipment and to get more contractors. Grow the business. Where to buy that cab filter? You can buy the cab filters from Freightliner dealership. If you're at Prime, you can get them from your parts department, or if you're at any carrier that has a parts department, then you can get them from your parts department. But if you're not, then you can get them from Freightliner dealership at the parts. What would I have to do to become a driver for you? I've had a Class A since 2013. Well, if you had a Class A since 2013, you would need to have 1 year of OTR experience, and that's it. That's what you would need to do to qualify with me, and you can't have a felony that's newer than 10 years. I run an e-commerce store and drone photography and video company. Do you think it's possible to do trucking and maintain those ventures while they're mostly internet-based? Absolutely. You got 10-hour break every day in trucking, so you'll be able to still run internet, if you got an internet-based company. Only thing about them is they're a leasing company at heart. I'm trying for ownership in the future. I'm from SC looking for a day cab. Okay, I get it. Does hauling fuel pay that much more than pulling a dry box? Locally, I would say it does. It's one of the highest paying local jobs out there if you're gonna be local. And plus, it's easy. Like, that work is super easy, man. If y'all watch my Instagram, I might do an Instagram live later on today and just showing what I'm doing as far as what I do for work. Like, shit is extremely easy. I hook up a hose, hook up hoses, put the freaking things in the ground, plug up the hoses to it, and that's that. I just got in a car accident. Do you think that would affect me getting my CDL? It depends on what you got. What type of accident is it? Is NC a state to where local owner operators can make good money? Because I live in Indiana. It's a lot of local companies, but no owner operator local company. I don't know of any local owner operator companies either that just keep you within state. I don't know of any. But once again, I haven't researched it like that. Would you ever do grain loads? I've never tried that. I've never even thought about it. I like you're all invested in trucking. Either you are alley or else you will just make comfortable living, no profit. Yeah, and here in the future, I'm gonna talk to you guys about how I feel like I've turned trucking into real estate on wheels, but I'll go over that later on in the future. All in, that's right. Oh, you meant to say all in. Okay, I got you on your previous message. What I missed? The critic, everything, because I'm about to get up off here. I got to get ready to get me an Uber so I can get back to my car. What about Lone Mountain leasing for a beginner with bad credit? Lone Mountain is a good option. I know with Lone Mountain, you got to put down a certain amount of money. And then on top of that, they want to see a certain amount of money that you have available for escrow. So from my understanding of it is if you're putting down $10,000 on the truck, then I think they want to see anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 in a maintenance account. Aside from that, they won't allow you to come onto them if you only have $10,000, if you only have your down payment money. Do you think cryptocurrency has a future? Yes, absolutely. That's the wave. It's crypto as far as money is going right now. Intermodal will keep you local as a owner operator. That's very true, residents. I didn't think about that. Renaissance. I didn't think about that. Yeah. If you want to do container work, port work, that would keep you local. You know what I mean? Doing rail or either doing port, that'll probably keep you local. Can you get a good day cab for 20 grand? Absolutely. I'm gonna tell you a good place that you can go and look at for day cabs at too, outside of truck paper. Go to the Facebook marketplace and just type in like day cabs, and it'll pop up with like day cabs in your area, and then it even extend out to like day cabs all over the place for people that's selling day cabs on Facebook Marketplace. It's a good place to find solid used trucks too, that I haven't heard anybody mention like y'all should try, because I hear everybody else say like Craigslist and all that other stuff. Yeah, go to Facebook Marketplace and look up some trucks. I have chain links, Express, Tezos, and some Bitcoin. That's what's up. Can someone like myself buy stocks in your company? No, I'm not selling. I'm not doing any more investors. I'm not doing no selling stock. I'm not. It's all gonna be on me. I've dealt with that, and it didn't work out on either end of the bargain. My end and on on investors, and so I just have decided that I'm not doing no more investment. People can't invest in my company anymore. Those days are over. They're over. Can someone? Okay. All right, look, I've been on here for 90 minutes, man. That's crazy. I've only wanted to do this for like an hour. Listen, man, I'll be doing more videos. Like I said, coming up here in the future, I'll probably do another live feed with some more Q&A. I think more so my Q&A, more so my live feeds from this point on out are going to be Q&A. I try to also get back into some pre-recorded videos to drop for you guys. I try to keep them down to like a 5 to 7 minute max, so that you guys don't get too bored with it and want to turn off it. Now I want you guys to watch the whole video. If you are new to my channel, please do subscribe. Like I said, the best way that you can go about helping me out is not by hitting the like button, but more so of subscribing to the channel. Show your support for me. If you choose that you want to hit the like button, I appreciate that. Or if you want to hit the dislike button, I appreciate that too, whatever way you want to take it. But I would truly appreciate you subscribing to my channel and hitting the bell so that you get notifications of when I go live or whenever I drop new content or anything of that nature. All right, so that's what I got for y'all for 2020. The 2020 slogan this year is going to be 2020 visions. Stay focused, stay out of drama, stay away from negative people, because negative people are just those that are miserable. Okay, if you're an entrepreneur, you have arrived at the right place. If you are inspired to be an entrepreneur, you have arrived at the right place. If you're about getting to your money, about getting to your bag, learning about different hustles, you are at the right place. If you are here to look for drama, or if you are here to look about me talking about somebody in particular or anything of that nature, you're at the wrong channel for that. All right, because I won't be doing that. And to anybody that watches my videos and feels like I'm talking about them in particular in the video, I'm here to tell you right now, I'm not talking about anybody whenever I speak on any of my videos. All right, like I said, if I ever had a problem, I would mention you by name. So don't assume that whenever I put out a video that I'm talking about you, because whenever I do, it's just in general and it has nothing to do with anybody in particular. And if it does have to do with you in particular, don't worry, I would say your name, but I'm not dealing with that. All right, not dealing with that. So I don't want people getting in their feelings, to the best of their ability. Straight up. You still gonna get mad at whatever I do, because that's just what it is. Anyway, y'all stay safe. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do, like being safe. As always, winners focus on winning and losers focus on winners, and we winning right here all day. Trucking with Loshawnparks, man. I'll try to come back on Wednesday to do a live feed Q&A, open it up some more. And don't forget that in 2020, I'm thinking about doing a call-in show, and I'm thinking about titling it Call In Live with Lo, or some shit like that. All right, it's gonna be somewhere close to something like that. The call-in show with Lo type of deal. All right, where you're gonna be able to call in and we can chop it up. Have any questions related to trucking, call in. Want to express a investment idea that you have and you're thinking about doing it, call in, give you my input on it, stuff of that nature. All right, so until then, man, y'all be safe. Salute. Yay.